everybody. Come on in for a lovely, beautiful show tonight. Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, diamondandsilk.com, and don't forget about Twitter.
Yes.
Come on in for a lovely show. Listen, we have a lot to talk about. The itch for the week. Joe
Yes.
Biden turns into a bully.
Yes.
Nancy Pelosi has a meltdown.
Yes.
Jerry Nadler and the Scottlers.
Uh-huh.
There was a white Black Lives Matter protester that we got to talk about. Al Green and Al Sharpton both condemns their own party. We'll talk about that. Kamala Harris, she dropped out the race.
Yep.
What the hell is Lindsey Graham afraid of?
We got to know.
Justice Clarence Thomas treatment by the Democrats. We'll talk about that. The food stamp recipients and what's going on with that, so people will have a clear understanding about it.
Yes.
Explaining the word meek.
Yeah.
Because we tweeted out something about our beautiful the FLOTUS. But the word meek, the first lady, the word meek got a little conscrewed, and we're going to talk about that. And we had a questions and got a lot of answers.
That's right.
And so much more. Listen, are we up on all portals?
We are up on all portals.
All right. Hit it, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome to Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live with your host Diamond and Silk.
Yes.
And Silk on Silk with a long week.
Diamond on Diamond with a great week.
Wait a minute, before I get into it, thank you to the moderators. I just want to inform you all that the official Lieutenant Colonel Adam Davidson said, warning, any disrespectful or threatening comments made towards Diamond and Silk, vets, or President Donald J. Trump will result in immediate block from the comment section.
That's right.
So he putting y'all trolls on notice.
You're on notice.
Thank you to our moderators that's on tonight for doing what you do. We really, really appreciate you. Listen, tonight's show is being brought to you by the Chit Chat Tour. Head over there for our event that's coming up in January. January 25th to be exact. Say yes to life. Pro-Life Brunch. You can get your tickets there. chitchattour.com. I want you to stop what you're doing. I want you to share this video.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, we are being censored. So, you all, it's like, what do you do? After you've done all you can, I guess you just stand.
Just have to stand.
And be strong. So we're being censored on all of these social media platforms. I mean, Silk caught some proof on Twitter. I mean, got it on camera, on film.
Oh, yes.
I see some stuff. How you gonna have on Facebook in my news feed a girl about to have intercourse with her man, and it's garnering up in the views, but we can barely get 300 people to view our stuff at one time.
And we have almost 2 million.
Right, and she don't even have, not even close to 1 million. I think she only have 100,000. You know, Facebook, you so nasty, biased.
Nasty.
But yeah, we'll talk about
and Jack Dorsey.
Yeah, all of you.
Busted,
yes. So share this video. Sharing is caring. It gets our message out.
Yes.
And thank you so much to our fans and our followers. I love you all so much for sharing.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. We have a lot to talk about this week.
There's a whole lot to talk about.
Okay. Before I get into the nitty gritty, I want to let people know that our show is strictly our opinion.
Yes.
We are not journalists. We're not trying to be journalists. We have our own opinion, and the First Amendment and the Constitution allow us to have that opinion.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we speak from the heart. And
Straight
you know
from
what
the
I
heart.
love? We're so authentic when we speak. We're so real when we speak.
That's right. That's why we resonate with all of you.
Yeah, we don't have to put on no. I'm so happy that anytime you see me, I'm this way.
That's right.
And didn't nobody teach me how to be like this. This is me and my own personality.
This is me. Yes.
Yes. So we got to say yes to Life Brunch. Don't forget, y'all, January 25th 2020. Go to www.chitchattour.com to get your tickets. I want to see your face in the place. Right. Okay, so people been asking, where are you all at? Why haven't you been all over TV? Listen, I don't know if you all were there for the announcement, but Diamond and Silk is working on a book that is due out August 2020. It's our memoir, and it's about the things that have happened to us. You know, I got an email.
Okay.
And we get thousands of emails. But this one caught our attention about somebody, one person that don't want us to cuss.
Oh.
Yeah. And so they don't understand. Y'all see everything on the outside. Right. You know how you drive by a house and the yard is well manicured and it's beautiful, but you don't know what's going on in the house.
The inside.
You don't know the things that's coming at us daily.
That's right.
So you may be Christian where you may not cuss. I'm a cussing Christian.
Hallelujah.
And maybe, see, I don't feel offended when I cuss.
That's right.
I don't feel condemned when I cuss.
I feel liberated.
You may feel condemned. Now, last time we were on the show, before we made the announcement, I went into a cussing fit.
Yes, you did.
Because I was ticked off about a lot of things. And so you had one person that was a little offended by me cussing. Well, here's what I tell you. With everything that's coming at us, with everything that's coming at all of us, the ones who voted for President Trump, if you don't know how to fight, get behind thee.
That's right.
Or go in the house.
That's right.
And pray.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I need for you to do.
That's right.
Okay, because I'm gonna tell you, once I got that cussing out of me, once I said what I need to say, my heart wasn't doing like this.
It wasn't like this.
I was just as calm as a cucumber. Okay.
But can I just say one thing?
Come on.
You know, I remember whenever somebody had came up in my face and they were trying to jump on me. This was back in the day. Yeah. And I was like, you know, being soft-spoken, and I was like, oh no. You know, it's not like that, girl. It's not like that. But she kept on cussing and staying up in my face. It wasn't until I cussed her out and called her a B right in front of her face that she was like, I better leave her alone because I see that silence is violence.
Silence.
So right. I had to, when you're talking to a devil, you can't be all Christian like with the devil.
I can't.
No, you can't. You're going to have to step toe to toe with that devil, cuss him out from the crown of his or her head to their toe. Is what you're going to have to do. The sole of their feet and get them straight. Once you get them straight, then you pray for them that they
That's right.
go on in Jesus' name.
And we're going to put a lot of that stuff in the book, you all.
That's right.
How we were raised. Listen, a lot of you all has been with us or have been with us since 2015, but you don't know our story. We want to tell our story.
Our story.
Not for you to hear it from some Johnny come late or somebody that's trying to attach themselves to us because they don't have a platform. You know, not some. We want you to hear what we went throughout this whole process, how we was made for this here. We want you to know who we are.
That's right. Okay? And not only that, we have to be able to tell you all the stories of the incoming that we're receiving.
The good, the bad, the ugly, the nasty.
Talk about the opportunists. Talking about how they try to exploit us. You know who you are.
That's right. You surely do. The ones that talking about they are on the Trump train, they defend Trump. If y'all only knew, but guess what? Diamond and Silk is gonna tell you.
Yeah. All of it.
I would love for the president to sit us down. Give me the 411.
Yes.
I'll tell President Trump at the beginning who really supported him. You got these people talking about they supported the president. I promise you, a lot of these people were opportunists.
They were liars.
They echo racial or racist sentiments.
Yeah.
If you only knew, if President Donald J. Trump only knew.
That's right.
And then you want to know why Diamond Silk be kekeeping our mouth shut. Why
Look
you can't?
and
why y'all can't get close to us? You can't even attach yourself to us. Because we know you ain't no good. We know. So listen, if you have not pre-ordered the book,
that's right.
Go to diamondandsilkbook.com to go ahead and pre-order the book for August 2020.
Yes.
That's what I want you to do because we doing this.
Oh.
We telling
right.
our side
We
of the story.
telling it.
A lot of times, stuff be in the media, and if you notice, Diamond and Silk, we just be real quiet about a lot of stuff, especially if it ain't no truth to it.
It's
We
lies.
just shut up about everything. But we gonna have to spill it all in this book.
We spilling the beans and the collard greens.
Woo! I love
all
it.
of it.
All of it. So go ahead and pre-order your book at diamondandsilkbook.com.
That's right. We calling all of y'all out.
Calling
you know
it out.
who you are. Y'all know who you are.
Oh,
some
yes.
Hims and some hers.
And guess what? And let me just tell you. The one thing I love about us is that we don't run off at our mouth like a lot of you.
So
about to cuss.
I heard it. I heard it.
You heard me. I was about to cuss. I was about to cuss y'all. A lot of people run off at their mouth so. I just look at you like dummy. Zip it. And that was the one thing that everything that happened to us, we didn't tell everybody. We didn't go to the media. We wasn't trying to get attention. But we gonna let you all know the stuff that Diamond and Silk have gone through. But don't cry for us, Argentina.
Don't fret my
we were built. We were made for this.
Cleverly created for such a
God
time as this.
Created us for this.
Yes.
Not this opportunist that's walking around talking about he created or she created us. That's made us. That's a damn lie.
That's right.
God.
My mama, my daddy.
Yes. They created us.
And
if you see who our parents was, then you'll see where we get all of this from.
That's right.
Not some racist mofo running around here running off at their mouth.
Opportunist ass son of a something.
Oh,
we calling you out.
You out. Don't forget to go over there to diamondandsilkstore.com, you all, and get the Best of Diamond and Silk DVD. The Best of Diamond and Silk DVD. It is funny. Go over there to diamondandsilkstore.com. Get that for the holidays, you all. And they ship those out right away because they are in.
Yes,
and don't forget about your We Defend Trump t-shirt. Listen, with everything that's happening, we got to stand up for our president.
And you know what? We have to stop being scared to stand up. We have to stop that. It's united we stand, divided we fall. We have to unite together to stand behind this president because we have some dictators sitting up there in Congress trying to dictate to us who they want as president. And we can't have that.
We can't have that.
We picked and elected who we wanted.
That's right.
We can't let them select who they want. For us.
That's right. Another thing, thank you all for everyone that defend us against the trolls and the haters. You know, our haters will make us greater.
That's right.
Thank you all so much. I call you all the Troll Patrol.
That's right.
Because you're on patrol and you watching. And you go ahead on and you get them straight.
And they've been getting them straight.
And I love you all for that. I mean,
ooh.
I love y'all for that. And to everybody that come up to us, you know, we were just in New York the other day. People say they don't see us on TV. We was just on Fox and Friends the other morning, talking about the release of our book, y'all.
Yes.
And people that was coming up to us. I love you all.
Wow.
I feel like we are all family. And we're all in this together.
Somebody said, "Are you the two little girls that be there on the TV?" And I'm like, little girls? What a compliment. Yeah. Thank you all so much.
I really do. I love you all. I thank you all for being our biggest defenders.
Yes.
And then you all have our back. We all have the president back.
Yeah.
Y'all, we can't go wrong. We can't go wrong. Make sure you stay connected with us at chitchatme.com. Chitchatme.com. Something is coming down the pipeline, you all.
Oh, yes.
And we will be talking about that. All right, let's get to the nitty gritty, girl.
Oh, shout out to Mom. You know, she just celebrated her.
Oh, my mother. Do you have a picture? I bet you don't.
I do not.
Our mother just celebrated her 70th birthday. Thank you all for all of the warm, well wishes.
Yes.
And everybody that said, Mommy don't look like she's 70. Mother is 70.
Yes.
Years old. Yes. Years young.
Years young.
And she don't have a wrinkle in her face. Not a wrinkle, you all. I know they say black don't crack, but it will if you don't moisturize.
You have to moisturize it.
That's our lovely mom.
I know somebody is laughing right now and probably just spit out that coffee.
Oops. So thank you so much. I love you all.
I'll circle back around with a beautiful picture.
Yeah. Circle back around with that.
Okay.
All right, girl. So we have an itch of the week, girl.
Ooh, and this itch needs a lot of scratching.
Yeah.
Because we can see that she's Triggered.
Triggered, yeah.
Triggered.
Well, the itch of the week is Nancy Pelosi, you all. Nancy came before the American people to ask the chairman to proceed with articles of impeachment. At the end, as she was walking out, she snapped at one of the reporters' questions, and she had a meltdown. He asked, "Do you hate the President Matter Speaker?" Speaker. She turned around and said, "I don't hate anybody. I was raised in a Catholic house. We don't hate anybody." And if you have the video, you have the video?
We do have the video. If you could just give me one moment, we can get that video for
you.
Yeah,
upload that because I want y'all to take a look and we're going to discuss on Nancy.
Okay, yeah,
take a look.
Thank you. Do you hate the president, Speaker? Because
I don't hate anybody. I was raised in a Catholic house. We don't hate anybody. Not anybody in the world. So don't you accuse me.
I did not accuse you.
You did.
I asked the question.
You did. And
Representative yesterday suggested that the Democrats are doing this simply because they don't like the guy.
That has nothing to do with it. Let me just say this.
I think it's important.
I think the president is a coward when it comes to helping our kids who are afraid of gun violence. I think he is cruel when he doesn't deal with helping our dreamers, of which we're very proud. I think he's in denial about the climate crisis. However, that's about the election. This is about the elect. Take it up in the election. This is about the Constitution of the United States and the facts that lead to the president's violation of his oath of office. And as a Catholic, I resent your using the word hate in a sentence that addresses me. I don't hate anyone. I was raised in a way that is a heart full of love, and always prayed for the president. And I still pray for the president. I pray for the president all the time. So don't mess with me when it comes to words like that.
Well, ain't nobody messing with her, but if she called the president a coward, to me, that's a hate word.
That's right.
And that's a coward move.
That's a very...
Miss old Nancy Pelosi.
Yes.
Now, she called or considered herself a Catholic, but she believed and promote abortion. Oh. Didn't the Bible say thou shalt not kill, Miss Nancy?
Didn't it?
Pelosi? Yeah. Yeah, so you could tell that the question hit a very sore spot.
Yes, it did.
The question about if she hate the president, it really triggered her. If you don't, you must hate the American people then.
That's right.
Because why are you trying to undo a duly elected president?
Why? You know, why? Just think of that. You know, it's something going on behind the scenes, behind the curtains, you all. And it's something that's been going on, and these people don't want us to find out and see. And even though we got our fingers on the pulse, we know what's going on.
That's right.
But they don't want us to find out, and they don't want this president to find out. And she says that she hates nobody. What she say? She hates no one.
She said that she hates no.
She said I don't hate anybody. But see, Nancy may not hate anybody, but she hates the fact that President Trump is the president of the United States. She hates
that. Yeah. She also said that she thinks the president is a coward when it comes to helping kids who are afraid of gun violence. But we think she's a coward when it comes to helping American citizens.
That's right.
What the hell were you up there doing talking about dreamers? What about the American people that are dreamers that want to obtain the American dream?
That's right.
What about the American children? Why aren't you talking about that?
Yes. What about the American children that live on the street of the district that she represents, and they're homeless? They're sleeping on concrete. What about those children? What about those dreamers? What about those American children, Nancy Pelosi?
No, she ain't thinking about them. She ain't thinking about that.
No.
So, I think she's cruel. You're cruel when it comes to the American people. You're cruel when it comes to the American people in your district.
That's
right. You just said, that you don't help.
That you don't even help.
That you don't even help. That you don't even care about.
I mean, millions of our tax dollars is being allocated towards homelessness. And what are they doing with our money, with the tax dollars?
She also has said he's in denial about the climate crisis. Well, she's in denial about the president being the president of the United States.
Well, yeah.
And if she cared about climate, the state that she represent or the district that she represent, you wouldn't want those people defecating in the streets, because don't that affect the climate, girl?
Don't it?
I guess you don't understand.
Oh my
that.
goodness! You got to walk by and smell those fumes.
Don't that affect the climate?
It's fumes in the air.
People are catching diseases and all kinds of things.
Oh, you know. Oh my God.
Yeah. So you keep listen. She keeps saying that it's not about the She said this is about the constitutions and the facts that led to him violating the oath of office. Mm-hmm. No, this is not. This is about you all, Nancy Pelosi, wanting to keep power.
That's right.
So you all are so used to, I'll say, allegedly stealing tax dollars from the American people with your quid pro quos and your pay for play schemes
and your kickbacks
and your patty whacks.
They doing kickback to give them access.
Is what they do.
Allegedly.
And because the gravy train has come to an end, you got to impeach the person that caused the gravy train to come to an end.
That's right.
So you take a transcript, you dissect it to fit your narrative. Then if that don't stick, you do like a nasty ass prosecutor where they go and they'll dig up some more dirt. We gonna go back to some Mueller investigation BS.
Come on.
When you know darn well there was no Russia collusion.
You know that.
Ain't that abuse of power?
Isn't it?
And you acting like you are above the law. And y'all don't want me to cuss? Like I said, either you get behind me or go in the house and pray for me.
I said just censor us by muting your volume. Just put it on mute. Because something may fly.
Yeah, so if she don't hate anyone, I'm sorry. In our eyes, you hate this sitting president.
Yep.
Because you're trying to undo a duly elected president. You pray for the president. Well, what time is your prayer and when have you been praying? You know.
And are you praying for his success or downfall?
That's right.
Because your actions speak louder than words.
And if you was praying for his success, then you wouldn't have been having masquerading this charade while he was over there on the world stage with NATO.
Right. And NATO. That's right.
If you was praying for his success. So if you praying for his success, I can't tell the way
for his downfall.
And if you praying for the president's downfall, you praying for Americans to have a downfall too.
Well, just look at her actions about this thing. Because if I was praying for somebody's success, I'll be working with them.
That's right.
Okay, not resisting, not resisting the his agenda. Okay, Nancy Pelosi and her crew, the Democrat crew, has been resisting since day one. Before day one.
That's right.
They've been talking about they want to impeach this president. Yep. When he became president. You all been on top of this right here.
That's right.
You've been using your power, abusing your power to remove a duly elected president.
That's
don't look like sound like no love to me. That sounds like straight hate, especially with over 63 million people voting for the president of these United States. Over 63 million people, and you're trying to undo an election.
Well, wait a minute, Silk. When she came out to make her little speech, I don't know if you have that in there, but it was like we couldn't really understand really what she was saying. How was she doing, Silk?
Well, okay, let me just be real and honest. See, the reason why we couldn't understand what she was saying is because she's full of Botox, allegedly, because I wasn't there when she was getting the shots. But see, her mouth is like this. It don't move. It's like... It's like everything is staged. It's like in one place, like concrete.
So it looks like she may have been Botoxed all
up. She's Botoxed down. This lady is 80-something years old. She's Botoxed down with all of that plastic and stuff poked up in her face and all around her. And that's why her tongue, the mouth is not moving right because everything is shut up.
And some of the stuff don't make no sense.
And she talk with her hand. You know, I talk with my hand too, but she got to talk more with her hand because you don't hear nothing coming out of her mouth.
Wow.
It's just like...
Somebody said Botox, bad dentures.
She got to keep the dentures from falling. Okay, see, when you lose feeling in your mouth, you don't have how you know the dentures is falling. So when they slip, you got to suck them back up.
I don't want to have dentures at 80.
Well, I'm going to tell you like this. I mean, you know, our body process is the way it's going to be processed. Right. All right. So you got to have whatever you need to have in order to look good. And that's fine. Okay. But
I wouldn't be talking about her if she wasn't standing up there, she's the most.
No, she got to get talked about.
Yeah, you're the most third powerful woman in the world.
Would you want that to be our president, y'all?
Heck no.
If there's not President Trump or Pence, she becomes the president. Do y'all realize that? A person that can't even have talk and say one full sentence so we know what the hell she's trying to say or talk about because she's so Botoxed up and down. Allegedly. Because we wasn't there to see the needles get stuck in her face.
Well, President Trump tweeted out, Nancy Pelosi just had a nervous fit.
Yes.
She hates that we will soon have 182 great new judges and so much more. Stock market, and employment records. She says she prays for the president. I don't believe her, not even close. Help the homeless in your district, Nancy. USMCA, that she hadn't even came to the table to go ahead and pass. But you doing this impeachment BS.
To help the American people. She up there talking about illegal aliens and the DACA, but not about the American citizens that's here. Okay? And another thing, you know, I was looking at President Trump's tweet. He said, I got NATO countries to pay $530 billion.
With a capital B.
A year more. And the U.S. less. And came home to a fake news media that mocked me. Didn't think that was possible.
You know what?
Doggone disgrace.
That is so sad. And then y'all tell me that I can't cuss. Whew. Like I said, if you don't know how to fight, you either get behind me or go in the house.
That's right.
You can't stand on the front lines of the battlefield.
Yes.
Where it may get a little nasty. Get behind us.
Or just mute your volume.
Get behind us and go in the house and cook some fish sandwiches.
That's right.
In case you got to sell them. Okay.
That's right.
To get me out of some
To get
stuff.
us out of wherever. Because we got to call them out. You got to call them out. You know, they keep saying, okay, so, you know, the president, Donald Trump, he's a little rough around the edges. You know, he's a little rough around the edges. And my reply back to them is, we need somebody that's rough around the edges to be able to cut through all that BS that's going on up there on Capitol Hill.
That's right. That's right.
We don't need nobody soft-spoken and soft-sided and you just roll right through all of that BS.
That's right.
We need somebody that's going to cut through the BS.
Cut through the red tape, baby.
And that's Donald J. Trump.
That's right.
So I love his rough edges. Somebody that don't mind getting your ass straight.
Well, you know, if she doesn't hate the president, she hate that he is president.
Yes,
yeah, and that's why she's trying to get rid of him.
Yes.
And listen, the president has always been willing to work with her. But she ain't never been willing to work with
the president. She hadn't been able to work with the president.
Yes.
And so she's really been doing a lot of itching. And she's melting away.
She's melting away.
She's melting, you all.
Somebody give her some hydrocortisone cream and maybe that'll help her.
It'll help move all of the muscles stiff from all of them shots and stuff. Allegedly.
Yeah. Well, Democrats, I heard they're changing the impeachment rules.
Oh. That's something else that the president.
All right, so let me calm it down.
Calm it down.
Because y'all notice I got my voice back. I feel fabulous.
Yes.
Now, they're changing the rules in the middle of the game.
Once again.
Whenever you see them change the rules in the middle of the game, that means they don't have nothing.
Right.
So they're going to make up something to make something stick.
This is part of the manufactured crime, you all, to fit their narrative. They're manufacturing it by changing the rules as they go.
Right.
Okay, they started with this so-called whistleblower.
Right.
Okay, changing, you know, the criteria for being a whistleblower. Now you can get secondhand information and be a whistleblower and blow on that.
Right.
All right. Now they changed the impeachment rules. Now they're changing the impeachment rules again.
Right.
To fit their narrative. And you want to say that he's not abiding by the Constitution? It look like they're breaking the Constitution.
They're breaking the laws. They're breaking the laws. And when I see this here, there's people in jail right today.
Right now.
Because of tactics like this. Now, this is what I see. Over abuse of power.
Yeah.
Prosecutorial misconduct. But here's the deal. None of these people are prosecutors. This ain't even a court. This is Congress.
This is Congress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
And they're running this here like a kangaroo court.
So President Trump tweeted less than 48 hours before start of the impeachment hearing holds on Monday. No due process. Do nothing Democrats are, believe it or not, changing the impeachment guidelines because the facts are not on their side. When you can't win the game, change the rules. Now, I'm so happy that the president tweeted that out. Every American should be concerned about that.
That's right.
Because somebody can change the rules on you in the middle of the game just to get a conviction to have you locked up.
That's right.
You see why I don't go along with this BS?
That's right.
There?
We can't.
This is why I speak out.
That's right.
And if I have to cut somebody out, I will.
You're going to get cussed out. Yep.
Yeah. Shame on the Democrats. The do nothing Democrats. You don't have nothing. There's nothing there. So what you going to do is you're going to try to create something, and then you're going to bring that BS to the American people like we're supposed to jump on
like
it.
we're supposed to eat that stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Thank God. What's coming out tomorrow? There is
the IG report.
Yeah, the report is coming out tomorrow.
It's coming out tomorrow.
I hope it overshadow all of this BS when it comes to this inquiry of impeachment, or this article of impeachment.
That's
stuff.
right. Yeah. They writing the article and changing the rules as they write the article to fit their narrative.
But you know what? The reason why that IG report must be bad.
Girl, let me tell you something. With everything that they're trying to get our president on, they did. The Democrats did. The crimes that they're trying to say that President Trump committed, they already committed those crimes.
Because why are you holding some kind of impeachment BS tomorrow at that IG report? It's like that's coming out.
They're trying to cover it up, just like they did. They already knew that he was going to be where he was at with NATO, and they took and did this impeachment thing with all of these constitutionalists and stuff on the same day.
Constitutionalists, I guess they must be mind readers.
We'll talk about them in a minute.
Well, speaking of in a minute, Joe Biden turns into a bully, y'all.
Oh my God!
So. Do you have a video? Great.
Yes.
Biden appears to be going cocoa for corn pops or cuckoo for cocoa pops. While in Iowa, Biden calls a man this is what he said, you all. He called him a damn liar, fat, and too old to vote for him. Shockingly, this was all said in the midst of a crowd that included children. Take a look.
I got a question I want you to answer. We all know Trump has been messing around in Ukraine over there, holding their foreign aid for them to come up, saying they're going to investigate. We don't know that. He's no backbone for that. But you, on the other hand, sent your son over there to get a job and work for a gas company that he had no experience with gas or nothing, in order to get access to the public, for the president. So you're selling access to the president just like he is. So
You're a damn liar, man. That's not true. And no one has ever said that. No one has heard that.
I see it on the TV.
You see it on the TV. No, I know you do. And by the way, that's why I'm not sedentary. I get up and no, let him go. Let him go. Look, the reason I'm running is because I've been around a long time and I know more than most people know. And I can get things done. That's why I'm running. And you want to check my shape on, let's do push-ups together here, man. Let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do. Let's take my Number two, no one has said my son has done anything wrong, and I did not on any occasion. And no one has ever said it. Not
I didn't say you were doing anything wrong.
You said I set up my son to work in an oil company. Isn't that what you said? Get your words straight, Jack.
That's what I hear on MSNBC.
You don't hear that on MSNBC. You did not hear that at all. What you heard? Look, okay, I'm not going to get in an argument with you, man.
Well, I don't want to.
Well, yeah, you do, but look, Fat, look, here's the deal. Here's the deal.
It looks like you don't have any more backbone than Trump does.
Any other questions?
I'm not trying to cause him problems. I'm just trying to bring out all of this bullshit he's been telling here today is all softball stuff. We don't want to answer the hard stuff. He's been in the Congress all his life, and all of these problems like high drug prices and all of that. Where in the hell has he been for the last 8 years? And he's going to change it all now?
Wait a Listen, you're not going to be able to trick these old people, Joe. Joe, you know what I love about old people? How they going to tell you exactly
they come straight out and tell
how
you.
they feel?
Yeah.
Now, Joe, first of all, Joe Biden need to be real cautious how he run up in somebody's face trying to be a bully.
That's right.
Because don't let that be a black man, Joe.
Yeah.
You done did that. Because, see, that's the sign. Come on, it's time to get about it.
That's right.
When you run up on them like that.
Yeah.
So you can't have like a town hall setting.
Yeah.
And when people start asking you questions or calling you out on your stuff, you get upset about it. But do you notice if you look at the crowd, it looked like mostly of them people there was teenagers.
Little children.
So that means Joe can't get a crowd
They
either.
can't even vote.
We can get more of a crowd than he can get. It's so sad.
Yes.
Listen, so Biden's spokesperson tried to clean up the mess he made by saying he was not calling the man fat. But the video clearly shows Biden mocking the voter's weight before catching himself. And so I don't know what to say about old sleepy, sloppy, crooked, slow Joe. I mean, first it was corn pops. Then it was about letting children rub on his hairy legs and saying roaches around black children that he saw roaches. I mean, and now it's this. Do you think he gonna be the front runner?
You know what? When I look at it, Diamond, if you and I was running for president, we would be every Democrat presidential nominee. Including Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
He said he's been around a long time and he knows more. But has he gotten anything done?
He know more about that quid pro Joe, about some pay for play.
That's right.
About some kickback paddywhack, how he can take and how he can allegedly take from the government, take our taxpayer dollars.
That's right.
And have that stuff swindling the pendulum swindling back to him.
But what has he done for the American people?
Nothing.
Now look at this man. Okay, I don't know. I'm not going to call his name. I don't know his name. So I'll say the guy.
Right.
I look at him. He's upset with Joe.
Yes.
Okay.
Because Joe, you can't walk around like you Mr. Goody Two Shoes. Look at what you did. You listen.
That's what he
because
said.
Of your influence. Yes. It's the reason why your crack addict son.
That's right.
Got that job making $50,000 to $80,000 a month.
That's right.
How you going for being a crackhead?
Yeah.
To making that kind of money?
That's right. And the guy is calling you out.
Right.
Your so-called supporter, he's calling you out. Letting you know you did this right here.
That man say, I ain't gonna vote for you no way.
But then whenever you had Joe Biden come back at the man, bully up at the man, and bow up at the man to say, oh no, you's a damn liar. Oh no, Jack.
You know what?
The man is like I said.
You know what I love about President Trump?
Yeah.
President Trump is cool and collected.
That's right.
He don't get into no altercation like that.
He don't have to.
And anything he said, he gonna have the final word, and that's gonna be it.
That's right.
I don't think Joe gonna make it.
No. Well, I would love to see the thing between Joe Biden and President Trump. Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
It's a landslide.
Oh yeah.
And like I said, if Diamond and Silk was running for president against any one of those Democratic presidential nominees, we would beat every one of them. Including Joe Biden. And all of their experience. All it would take for us is common sense.
Right.
But with all of their experiences combined with them, they hadn't did anything for we've done more for the American people than any one of them have done.
Yes.
For the betterment of the American people.
And guess what? That was a Democrat standing up to Joe. So listen.
It's more Democrats seeing this stuff now.
I'm telling you all, there's something brewing underground.
Yes.
We were in the airport. We had a Democrat say, I will never, ever, ever vote Democrat again. When I see what they pushing now, I will never vote that way.
Never vote.
So, never vote. But you know, these elitists, they don't understand it. The swamp dwellers.
Yeah.
They're not going to understand it until it hit them in their face.
So Biden had tweeted something. And he said, we cannot stand by and let Donald Trump destroy the character of our nation. We must make him a one-term president.
Now, how is President Trump, who got the unemployment at an all-time low, who is respected around the world because he don't bow down. He stand up and tell you what you gonna pay, and you gonna stop ripping the U.S. out. How is that destroying the character of our nation?
Joe,
Biden, sleepy,
creepy,
sloppy,
slummy,
crooked,
stinky,
Joe.
That's right.
How?
Did you say sloppy?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we replied and we said, we cannot stand by and let Joe Biden destroy our nation with any more of his quid pro Joe. We must make sure that he never becomes president, because if he does, he will probably sell this country to the highest bidder.
That's right.
Hashtag another disaster.
And because his son got the billions from China.
Yes.
How in the hell is Joe going to represent this country?
Yeah.
China done already bought.
Joe is bought and paid for.
So Joe
like
not gonna
prostitute.
Be. Yeah.
He done pimped himself out.
That's
pimped
right.
his child out. They done got all of this money that done came back in to their account, and then want to tell us we ain't did nothing wrong. You pimp your child out, Joe. Then you turned around and pimped the office.
That's exactly
the
what you did.
White House out. Is what you did, Joe.
That's what you did.
And then Devin Archer. Y'all make sure you put his behind on the list too.
That's right.
When you call up these people and to testify. Devin Archer need to come forward, because Joe Biden had a meeting with Devin Archer at the White House.
Come on.
I heard it was there for a while, for a long time. Right there in the White House. And then 2 days later is when Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, joined that board of Burisma. Right.
Thank you, Mary, for the contribution. Love you.
Thank you,
Merry
Charlie.
Christmas.
So that's who needs to be called too, Devin Archer. Don't get us started with you, Joe. Think we crazy.
Ain't nobody crazy. So people see what's going on here. People not stupid when it come to Joe.
Yes.
You want to take and put your head in that dirty cookie jar and then hide it. We can see all them little crumbs on your nasty hands.
That's right.
Not only you, but some more of them up there.
Yes.
You all, it's some
even Nancy Pelosi.
Even down to Nancy.
Is it
Come on.
that all of these Democrat Congress family members are going to be on the board of all of these different foreign entities,
right,
where this money go out of the USA and recycle back around to their family members' pocketbook, allegedly, because I wasn't there to see when it went into their bank account, y'all.
And why do they have to work overseas? Why can't you find a job right here in the United States? Oh, there's some real clear pay for play.
And we crazy?
There's some stuff going on.
We see what's going on. And then we wonder why the deficit going up.
That's right.
Why the Democrats want the American people to pay more taxes. That's why, you all.
That's exactly why. That's exactly why.
And then we come down to Nadler.
Yeah. Nadler, you all.
And the scholars.
So it looks like, it looked a little of whatever I could stomach. I couldn't stomach a lot.
Oh.
Our tax dollars were being wasted on some biased people admitting to disliking the president the other day.
Yes.
They basically gave a lecture on the Constitution.
Yes.
But they equated everything to the way President Trump acts or the way he say things, even though not one of them never met the man.
They never met him.
So really, you went off of your own opinion.
Right.
Because are you a mind reader?
But see, they wasted our tax dollars to put those opinions before the American people as if it was fact.
Nadler says these scholars' testimony is clear and compelling evidence that Trump abused his power.
BS.
How? Because
BS.
You mean to tell me if I had a degree, all I can do is go up there and give some compelling testimony and they believe that? These people... 3 of them didn't even like him, and I don't believe none of them voted for him.
The fourth one didn't even like President Trump. He said he didn't even vote for him.
Right.
But he was up there being honest about what was going on up there, is what he was doing. One of them, let me see, one of them gave 18? Where is my numbers at?
Is that the lady? Oh, she got on my nerves.
Three of the star witness to the Constitution. Okay,
she gave
donated
18,000.
Yeah, amongst all 3 of them together, donated 18,000.
Okay,
including ones currently running for president. They donated to them as well.
So how is it that you gonna have your star witness?
Yeah,
somebody that already have a bias in their heart for the president.
Yeah,
like, are you serious?
And then you want
it shouldn't
us
have been no. Yeah, it should have been no bias.
Neither one of them was on the phone. Nobody heard nothing. I thought they trying to impeach the president based off of a phone call. Mm-hmm. Not based off of some constitutional scholars that's trying to do a class and teach us one-on-one Constitution 101.
They didn't teach me nothing. They got on my nerves.
Well,
and how is it? Are you mind readers? Yeah. Are you all psychologists, psychiatrists?
Yeah.
How you gonna tell what the president's intent was through a phone conversation if you ain't never heard him on the phone conversation?
Oof. So we tweeted.
Go ahead.
We don't give a damn about any of these scholars or law professors that Bozo the Clown decided to dangle around like puppets. None of them was on the phone call. This circus full of allegations, accusations, and speculations without factual information is a waste of our tax dollars. Do you all realize that our tax dollars have been paying for all of this stuff for the last 3.5 years?
That's right.
Our tax dollars. And then Jerry Nadler, girl, I got a photo of him.
What happened?
Decides to fall asleep. Look at this. Look at this mess.
How
Will you look at this?
But how in the heezy bejeezies do we have somebody up there that can't stay awake doing the proceeding that they put on? They didn't want to put this BS on. And he can't stay awake for because he's so old, he got to take a nap or whatever.
Because it's boring. You all, it was boring. We did not sign up to pay our tax dollars for Congress to sit up there and do a class about the Constitution and who could have possibly broken the Constitution or give their opinion about the Constitution. They are supposed to be legislating, writing laws for the betterment of Americans.
That's right.
Is what they're supposed to be doing up there. Instead, they're investigating. Is what they're doing, and they've been investigating.
Trying to find something that's gonna stick.
Exactly.
That's what they're doing.
This is crazy. And another thing.
Come on.
As the boss, because we are taxpayers.
That's right.
It's our dollars that's paying their salaries. We as the boss, when you fall asleep on a job, aren't you supposed to get fired?
That's right. And not only that, I believe a law should be put in place that anytime you spend our so-and-so money, we need to take a vote on what you all doing with it.
That's right.
And then it cut out a lot of that.
You need to get our permission.
That's right, to spend our money like that.
To take and blow our money on some BS is what you need to do. And then I looked at this Pamela Carlin, the one, the lady.
She got on my nerves.
Girl, this lady right here. I looked at her right here. That one right there.
He got on my nerves.
Yeah.
She's a biased, you know what?
Yeah.
A biased itch.
They made it seem like we was in the Games of Thrones. Talking about all these kings and all of this stuff. But she said, whenever the president said, I would like for you to do us a favor, he was using the royal we.
No, you silly trick. Ooh. He was using the word that's in the dictionary that we learned in elementary school back in kindergarten. That's what we should do when we talking about a group of us.
We.
The American people. Oh my!
She said, when he said, I would like you to do us a favor for the USA, he should have said, do me a favor, because only kings say.
You know, she's silly. She's ignorant. And she a scholar? What type of degree she got? Somebody take that piece of parchment paper back, because she didn't learn
nothing.
Give
her money back.
Give her money back. We is in the dictionary.
Yeah.
We learn we in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Hey, can we go to lunch now? Can we go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Can we stand in line to go to gym?
Do that make us kings and queens? Because we said the word we?
Oh my God.
Ignorant son of a...
Oh.
And then Jonathan Turley.
Come on.
He was honest. He said he did not vote for President Trump.
He didn't vote
but there was something that he stated. He said, if you impeach a president, if you make a high crime and misdemeanor out of going to the courts, it is an abuse of power. It's your abuse of power. You're doing precisely what you're criticizing the president for doing. He slapped every last one of those Democrat Congress like Larry Curly Moe, you know, like the Three Stooges, like because you are abusing your power. You're abusing your power because you have the power to write the laws. That's why you're changing this impeachment inquiry.
Well, you know what? That's unfair.
Yes.
Because they have the power to write the law, they can write the law just to convict somebody on something because they have the power to write the law.
Yes. And so that should be
against the law.
Our founding fathers did not put measures in place for BS like this. They put measures in place to avoid people like the Democrats. That what they're doing right now, Democrat Congress, what they're doing right now, stuff was written to avoid that.
I'm surprised. Why can't the Supreme Court step in then? This is wrong.
Yes.
This is absolute. So imagine if you sitting up there in a courtroom, the judge that's presiding over your case, but they gonna put some rules in place to get a conviction so that you can go on to jail.
So that you can go on to jail.
Because they don't like you.
Yeah.
Because you uncovered something that they were making their schemes where they was making some kickbacks and some paddywhacks.
That's right.
So if this is being done to our president, this have been done to Americans, other Americans in this country, and this can be done to you.
It's some innocent people sitting right now, locked up because of this foolishness and this foolery. To sit here and see, you got to remember, they are so used to doing this and pulling this hoop lie over the American people's eyes. They've been doing this here for so long, especially using the fake news media to do so. But with social media being out there and us being able to have another avenue to see other news and other media, we get to see another way of looking at things and actually get to see the truth about it. They don't like it.
Daryl Whitehead, he said, y'all telling lies just like Trump. No, Daryl, you believe in lies like you've been believing since you've been voting Democrat. Right. Now, we appreciate your ignorant ass over here on our platform. But listen and learn.
That's right.
Because today is President Trump being railroaded. It was you black or even if you white, your ancestors got railroaded.
That's right.
Tomorrow it can be your ass.
You.
Okay? So ain't nobody spreading no lies over here. We telling you the naked, nasty, low down, gutter written truth. Now we know because of your ignorance and because you are unlearned, you may not want to hear it. Now ignorance is not a bad thing. It just means you need to probably pick up a damn book and read it.
You are unlearned. And that's probably why he's here.
So you can learn.
Because
something.
if it was such a lie, why you here listening
that's
to the
right.
lie?
Thank you, Laura. Appreciate that. Love you. Merry Christmas.
You're here listening to the lie because you are still stuck in denial that it's the truth.
That's right.
And that's what's been happening to a whole lot of people. They know that cancer is eating them up.
That's right.
And they refuse to go to the doctor.
That's
but
right.
you know that it's
you
happening.
know something is
you
happening.
You know the Democrats ain't done
nothing
for the black
you.
community.
But you sitting up there, where is President Trump? No, it's these Democrats. These Democrats are railroading a sitting president. And you got to be out of your mind if you sit and you go along with that. Because today is him, tomorrow it can be your behind, girl.
That's right.
And guess what? We'll be trying to defend and take up for your behind.
That's right. Wrong is wrong.
I don't care who's doing it. And how do you look at it?
That's right.
Stop believing the hype and the very fake ass news. You know we're going to get your behind straight.
Yes.
Speaking of getting straight, there was an event that Boot Edge was doing. And there was a white Black Lives Matter protester there. Yes. Do you have the video?
We have the video.
Take a look at this, you all. We'll talk.
Take a look at this for real. This is
black leaders that don't have three-piece suits, leather jackets, and nice clothing. Where are these black leaders? Who chose these people as black leaders? These black leaders are here to talk about people are having a crisis because of police violence. Who chose these people? Who chose these people as the black leaders? Who are organize this. We have a police crisis in this town. Why are we talking about Pete Buttigieg? What kind of nonsense is this? What kind of nonsense is this? This is a farce. 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 This is a farce.
Y'all, when I saw that, I don't know who was in New York. When I saw that, I cracked up.
Wait. Huh. Did you see this part right here? Wait. Let me get back to this one part.
The lady with the
y'all. Wait. Let me rerun this right here. I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna get it. Wait a minute. Look. Wait a minute. Let me get to it.
This is funny, right? You just passed this
right here. Y'all, look at this.
Police violence. Who chose these people?
See that? Okay, so real quick, wait a minute. Now, Black Lives Matter is supposed to be the black people protesting, but you got a white man representing Black Lives Matter as the protester.
Look at it.
Who chose these people?
She's trying to hit him. That look like that could be mommy. She said, wait a minute.
Lord.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what? First of all, okay. Now, I don't like protesters disrupting things.
Right.
But I also don't like the fact that black people, you allow yourself to be exploited. Yeah. Boot Edge is a liar, you all. He lied talking about, even the Root called him out and called him a lying MF.
Uh-huh.
Even the Root, which is a left-leaning, is it a blog or whatever?
Whatever, yeah.
They called him out.
Yeah.
He is a liar. And he's trying to gain traction with black folks, and you black people looking at that, and this long white man like the lone wolf. He had to put on a Black Matter shirt.
To help you black people out.
To help you black folks.
Because y'all sitting there.
And Boo Edge probably sitting there with a suit on that was probably $600-$700. Yeah. And them people sitting in the audience, they ain't got no suit on. That's $600-$700, $1,000.
He said, we have a police crisis. And we here talking about Boo Edge. We have a police crisis going on here. Where are you at? And what bothered me is that the black people sitting there that put on this particular event for Boot Edge, can you name one thing that he did for South Bend?
Because I think he
black
fired.
People in South Bend.
It has been alleged that he fired you all, the first black police chief in South Bend. Mm-hmm. Okay? You all better do your research before you start saying, oh, we gonna vote for him. We go for he ain't gonna do nothing for y'all.
No.
And black people, stop allowing yourself to be exploited by these leaders. I'm surprised he didn't have no hot sauce in his pocket. And the white Black Lives Matter protester was trying to tell y'all, whoa, look at him. Something ain't right here, y'all.
Now, it was a white man as Black Lives Matter protester, y'all. And black people sitting there for Boot Edge.
Do you know what? Why is it when black people start something, you got the white liberals, they always try to
take it away.
Because that was a white man. That was not a black man. That was a white man.
I don't see
that white man was trying to save them black folks from Boot Edge.
He's trying to save you
from Boot Edge.
The white Black Lives Matter. He was a white man dressed up as a Black Lives Matter protester trying to save black people from another white man that's done nothing for black people in South Bend in this district.
Y'all, listen, let me tell you something. To my brothers and sisters, my white ones and my black ones, I don't care if they walk up in the churches. You all better run and run like hell. Stop allowing yourself to be exploited by these people.
Yes.
The only time you see them is when they need a vote. I promise you're not going to see them no more. Anybody that's okay with railroading our president, they will railroad you and bring back the new Jim Crow days.
Yes.
Just remember that, you all.
And then the poor lady that came up with her cane. When I saw that, I was like, "Are you serious?"
She wanted to go ahead
She
on
was
it.
like, "Ooh, like you not gonna be interrupting our stuff right up in here." But see, you all, we get out in the streets. You got not me. I ain't getting out in the streets. But you have people that get out in the streets. They protest. They march. They burn down their communities. Talk about no justice, no peace, and we shall overcome.
Right.
But you keep voting for the same group of people that put these measures in place to suppress you, depress you, and have you stressed out.
That's right.
You sit right there. And now you want to take and get your cane and knock this white man upside the head because he's trying to help your black
He's
ass.
trying to tell you the truth. Look,
He's trying to help you.
This man sitting up here with all this nice stuff on. He ain't going to help y'all. We're the leaders. Who organized this?
Woo! And you try to knock him upside the head because he's trying to help you. Oh, Lord. Okay, moving right along.
Justice Clarence Thomas' treatment by Democrats in a new documentary about Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas called Created Equal. Clarence Thomas, in his own words, which has not yet been released, Thomas claims that the Democrats treated him worse than the KKK. Whoa. He went on to say, I felt as though in my life I had been looking at the wrong people as the people who would be problematic toward me. They were the ones who would discount all those things because they have one issue or because they have the power to caricature you. Caricature you. Thomas claims he was targeted by the left because he dared to think in a way a black man was not expected or allowed to.
Caricature you. You know, make you out like you are a character.
Yeah.
You know, just like the left tried to do us.
Yeah.
Like our existence.
Caricature is how it is.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
You know, they try to character assassinate us as if what we're doing do not mean anything. And that's why they try to censor us.
Right.
To make us appear to be like we're, you know,
caricatures. And they call us minstrel shows and all kinds of different names. Stuff. You know, and in the book, I'm gonna clearly write about that in the book.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff in the book, you know, it's especially like how we were coming up. So listen, I can relate.
We can relate to this.
Once we start thinking outside of the box.
Right.
You know, people.
And it's not white Republicans that's doing this. It's white Democrats.
White liberal Democrats.
White liberal Democrats.
And I'll tell you in the book what we hear about some white because there are some white Republicans that are very, 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 very envious about what Diamond and Silk do because they be like, why ain't it them?
Right.
And I don't know why it's not them. Maybe you wasn't prepared, or maybe God didn't prepare you for a time such as this.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Because, see, you may go, it's just like, for example, I was listening to somebody tell a story about this lady who could bake cakes. And she was on top of her game, honey. She can bake cake. So her friend was watching her bake cakes. So her friend was like, I'm going to start baking cake, because her friend got envious because she was baking cake.
She was baking cake.
And, honey, so her friend started baking cake because she was baking cakes and making money at it, good money at it. So when her friend started making cake, she couldn't even get the first cake baked.
She had dough everywhere, flour everywhere, eggs busted everywhere, just a hot mess.
So that lets me know, stay in your own lane, do your own thing. We ain't all over the place. We Diamond and Silk.
Right.
That lady baked the cakes. So why would you look at that lady baking the cake as, oh, I'm supposed to be doing this because you making money at it? And another thing, stop doing stuff because you think you're going to make some money. You better do what you love.
And
love what you do.
Come on.
You see what I'm talking about?
That's right. Do what you love and love what you do. So I thought that was just really compelling, because to hear Justice Clarence Thomas mention this and talk about this is something that's not being talked about enough. A lot or enough.
And that's why I don't like to hear black people call white Republicans racist.
Right.
Don't you do that to my brothers and sisters. Don't you dare do that to my brothers and sisters. How dare you?
Yep.
Because a lot of you all, the way you've treated us, the way you've treated Clarence Thomas.
Yep.
That's racist.
That's racist. Yep.
Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around somebody else.
That's right.
Thank you, Mary Ann Nelson. Love you. Merry Christmas. Okay,
Thinking about somebody sweeping around a door.
Kamala Harris, y'all done dropped out the. She never should have been in the race. Kamala Harris never should have been in the race. Silk, I don't care what you say.
All I can say is I totally agree.
Totally. She never should have been in the race. And listen, we asked the question, which song best fit Kamala Harris' exit? And you know what? Y'all didn't fail to answer.
No, you didn't.
Somebody said, Another One Bite the Dust. Hit the road, Jack, and don't come back. Wheels on the bus go round and around.
Round and round.
Beat It. The Long and Winding Road. So Long, Farewell. Bye, bye, bye. And
we have a video of the number one.
The number one song. Here we go.
The number one song. Take a look.
Hey, 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 goodbye. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Hey, 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 goodbye.
We gonna contain ourselves, Silk. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. Look.
So that made the number one.
That made them one. Listen.
No. Thank you, Sim.
And Cory Booker should be followed. The crazy thing is, the party is now, they are all accusing each other of being racist.
Yes.
Because it's not going to be, they say it's not going to be nothing but white people left on stage.
Yes.
For the next debate.
Yeah.
Just how y'all set it up.
This is how you've been setting it up.
You know what? The thing is, it's sad that the one that's running around acting like a fake minority have more votes than the real minority.
The real minority.
Which is so funny to me. But, okay, we'll see how that goes. All right. We have a video. Let me see. Al Green condemns his own party. Al Green stood before Congress and made an argument questioning why people of color were not considered among the choices of expert witnesses that were chosen by Congress to testify in the impeachment inquiry. He said it hurts his heart. He wanted to know what message is he and the Democrats committee sending. Right. Well, here's the message that you're sending, Al Green, that you also are some biased SOBs.
That's right.
Because why do we even have this inquiry of impeachment?
Yeah.
It's not about having black people as expert witnesses or even white people, and one of them no damn witnesses.
That's right.
Why do you got people sitting up there calling them experts and you know damn well they not no experts?
He also went on to say people of color has been ignored by one party and taken for granted by the other. I beg to differ.
Come on, girl.
Because it looked like people of color has ignored the Republican Party because Democrats has conditioned black people's mind to think that Republicans are racist against them anyway. It's not that the party is ignoring them. It's that the people of color has been ignoring the Republican Party until Trump.
Boom. Y'all.
You got that? See, you can't take and put all of this mess in people's mind to make it be one way.
Right.
Okay? But then blame the other party and say y'all been ignoring them. Okay? No, you've been teaching us how to ignore them. Remember, we was Democrats.
That's right.
We know
the game, the ropes, and how y'all play it.
That's how you do it. Okay? Okay? Yeah, the Democrat Party that the people of color has been loyal to has been the one ignoring them.
That's right.
See, it's been the Democrat Party that's been ignoring people of color. And see, this is nothing new. Let me tell you something.
Come on.
The white liberal Democrats love dangling black people in front of black people.
Oh, yeah.
I sat there and looked at BET, girl. I didn't see not one white representative.
They didn't have no white presenters? Oh, well, is
But I
that
don't see no white people complaining about that.
That's right. It wasn't no white people up there, Al, on stage at the BET Awards.
No.
But you don't see white people running around here complaining about it.
No, you don't see that. But you see somebody like Al Green.
Al Sharpton.
Al Sharpton. Want to talk about we don't have nobody that reflects us. Well, guess what? If everybody will look past color and realize we are Americans, then we'll have Americans reflecting Americans.
And if everybody will look past color and realize that a sitting president is being railroaded, would no Americans fall for this sugar honey iced tea?
Come on, girl. Well, you said that.
Did I say it, girl?
You said that. So you had Al Sharpton. He's upset that no one is going to be on the stage of the debates to reflect.
It's going to be really boring.
Yes.
Maybe Bernie Sanders will start going off and acting like he's still stuck in the Revolutionary War.
But the funny thing is that these black Democrats, these black men that's supposed to be leaders of the black community, will coerce you or tell you to vote for another Democrat that will continue to do the same thing over and over and over. Give you enough to keep you quiet, but not enough to make a difference.
Well, we've been telling y'all that the Democrat Party is a party of racism.
No.
Now y'all calling
Do you believe it
I
now?
love when I see y'all eat y'all on. Y'all all full of. How about y'all all just switch your party to Republican and vote Trump? But he gonna win it anyways. Listen, what the hell is Lindsey Graham afraid of? Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Lindsey Graham said he would not run his committee using the same dirty tactics used by House Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff. I don't know why. Fight fire with fire. I'm tired of fighting fire with and you won't even use no gasoline.
No, but see, the deal is we're fighting the fire with gasoline. That's why we keep getting burned. Okay? It's time for us to fight fire with fire. Okay? Why we keep adding fuel to their fire to burn us?
That's right.
You got these people that have clearly broken the law. And Lindsey Graham is supposed to be there to uphold the law.
That's right.
And you want to sit back, well, I'm not going to do nothing. You ain't got to do nothing dirty. Just call their asses out. That's all you got to do.
Unless something wrong with you and your integrity.
Oh, well, see, whenever you part of the deep state snakes.
All right.
And you part of the rats that's clogging up the pipes.
Tim Clark, thank you. I love you. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, Tim. You part of the rat syndrome that's clogging up the pipes. You ain't no different than them Democrats.
That's
rats.
right.
Everybody been patting each other back on the back. I got your back. I got your back. But then when you have a president that's doing all he can for all Americans across the board, even you, and then you won't even man up and grow a pair to take and stand up against all of this opposition that's going on. You know why? Because you can't.
Adam Schiff falsified or got some phone records falsely.
Yes.
So falsify some phone records or something like that.
Yes.
Why not even call him to the table on that?
On that.
That's wrong. That's a crime within itself.
We don't need to get Adam Schiff records. But we do need to call him to the table about why did he break the law?
That's right. You ain't
why
supposed
he didn't
to
get a FISA warrant.
That's right.
Yeah.
Phone
he
records
should have gotten a
like
FISA
that.
warrant to take and surveil somebody's phone records. Why didn't he do that? And why can't you call him to the table about that?
Unless they got something on you.
But then we do need to look at Adam Schiff's phone records.
Come on.
Because I need to know when he talked to this whistleblower. When did all of this stuff go down? Because he claimed he don't know who the whistleblower is.
So you don't, huh?
So we need to see if he at least talked to him. We need to know that. But if we ain't got nobody standing there, you standing at the pool table with your sticks and there's no balls there, guess what? We all gonna be sitting right here getting burned.
That's what we gonna do.
Because they're changing the rules to keep their fire going.
Boy, we couldn't. Honey, if we was in Lindsey Graham's position, I would be calling the Obama.
Yes.
Obama, his whole full administration and everybody that worked up under him.
Yeah.
Biden's son.
Yes.
Devin Archer.
Yes.
I will be pulling
Nancy
records.
Pelosi.
I will be pulling records of the Obama administration because I would want to know what basis and what grounds do you have to impeach this sitting president?
That's right.
Who else? Let's listen to other phone calls and conversations.
Joe Biden.
If it matches this here. Joe Biden phone conversation.
Obama made him head over the Ukraine. Where's those phone conversations at? Lindsay? Call that stuff out.
That's right.
Don't be talking about we can't go toe to toe.
But that's why they paint Republicans in the corner. Because I'll tell you what, Lindsay, you let something happen right now and somebody accuse you of something. All of your so-called buddies and your friends gonna back you up in a corner, and they gonna make the accusation as if it is true. And it'll be somebody like Diamond and Silk taking up for your behind.
And
so you should be taking up for the president.
This is the same BS they did to Jeff Sessions.
Oh yeah.
That's why he had to recuse himself from day one. They took and pushed him back in a corner.
He didn't have a backbone.
Sucker.
He didn't have a backbone.
And left our president out there.
Yeah.
And now, Lindsay, you supposed to be the Senate Judiciary Committee chair.
That's right.
Look,
we need you to start acting like it.
Either you can stand up
and man up,
or step down.
That's right, and put somebody else in that place.
That's right.
I wish they'd call us up there to be put in that place right there.
Honey,
you want a show? Yeah. We'll give you a show.
Subpoena this one.
I don't know if you did not have you. There was something tweeted out that garnered.
Oh, I got it.
Do you got it, girl?
Yeah, I got it. Let me find it. Yes.
Listen.
We tweeted. Because this was bothering us.
It was in our spirit, in our crawl. It had the side of my stomach sort of hurt. It said, "Hey, y'all.
Hey.
We have a question and need to know if this is true. Did the Obama administration give Person Publishing $350 million tax dollars to create a Common Core curriculum? And did Obama get a $65 million book deal in return? If this is true, is this quid pro quo?" Yeah. Everybody will be called to the
tape.
Woo!
$65 million for a book that he hadn't even written. From my understanding, it was $65 million joint for the Obamas. Now, Michelle done wrote her book.
Right.
But it's still sitting on the shelf, ain't it?
Well, first of all, they said Michelle Obama, they said she sold 60-some million copies. I'm sorry, this is my own personal humble opinion.
You mean
60-some million copies? I think they said she sold 60-some million copies. I believe that somebody is lying because every week when we go to the airport, there is a store and her book always the same book, been sitting on that shelf all year.
Collecting dust.
I do not believe that many people bought her book. But I do believe she was paid up in the millions for a book. But I don't believe that many people bought her book.
The $65 million book deal was a joint book deal for both of the Obamas.
Okay.
Michelle wrote hers. President Obama did not
write
his.
When they say that she sold all of these millions of copies or all of these,
that's not somebody bought those.
Yeah, I don't believe that she sold that. Listen, the media, the left-wing media, they would try to paint it and make it appear as if it's so when it's not. I'm like, you got to be out your mind. Well, why that book ain't moved? Why ain't nobody, all these millions of people walking through this airport, why ain't nobody bought that book that's sitting on the thing, just collecting dust?
That's right. That's right.
I don't believe that one bit.
So we asked the question. A lot of stuff has come back. 2 and 2 is being put together. I remember about a month or so ago, our president tweeting about that Nancy Pelosi and them need to look into the Obama's book deal.
Absolutely.
Now that I think about it, we need to look into the Netflix deal.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something. So people, I love reading the comments. So you had somebody say, well, he was out of office. Hold up. Let me tell you the clever pay for play that I saw. Or I see if it is true. What I see is, I'm going to give you this while I'm in office. But as soon as I get out of office, this is what you have to do to me with some of this money.
That's right.
So that brings me to this. What the hell happened to that $150 billion in cash that we sent to Iran?
No, we didn't send that to Iran.
Obama
secretly
sent that to Iran.
Right.
Yeah.
150 billion
Billion with a capital B. With a capital B.
Of our tax dollars. Mm-hmm. He didn't come and get our okay for that.
We didn't know nothing about it until it was already done.
That's right. Mm-hmm. If it's our American tax dollars, they should have to come to the American people to get our permission.
That's right.
To use our money for whatever they're going to use it for.
If you go to the bank right now and you withdraw $10,000 out, they're going to alert the I, the R, and the S. So why wasn't the American people consulted about this?
Alerted.
And if you send cash, who packed that cash in crates?
Pallets of cash.
Who was guarding that cash? Who pocketed what? And I can allege this here. Did anybody allegedly send any money back to go in the pockets of other people? Because I want to know how the hell somebody in office for 8 years and all of a sudden they multi-millionaires
off of a president's salary.
And I think the salary is what, $400,000 a year?
The heck out of here with that. This look like pay for play.
Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say.
And you
and for those that's talking about our president is abusing the office, no. If you go back and look up under the Obama administration, the Bush administration, the Clinton administration, you go see a lot of people that have abused their power and a lot of kickbacks and paddywhacks. That's why if you go and impeach this president about a transcript of a phone conversation, you need to go back and listen to other conversations to see if they sounded similar to the president. Go back and listen to the Obamas and listen to the Bushes and listen to the Clintons' phone conversation.
Because when you think about it, Obama, didn't he invite the Ukraine president to the White House?
I don't know if it was the Ukraine president
or
somebody from the Ukraine.
To the White House. Right. Yeah, remember that? It was in January 2017, was it not?
Yes.
Right before President Trump inauguration. Don't get us started on this.
Don't get us started.
So yes, there was some kickback for some assets going on.
That's right.
Allegedly. Because we wasn't there to actually see when the access took place.
But I tell you, it'll come out in the wash. And we was like, well, we were on point with that. Speaking of wash, people are so upset about these food stamps and the recipients that will and won't be receiving it. So President Trump administration announced that they will limit states from giving exemptions to able-bodied and work-eligible adults from maintaining steady work to receive the benefits of food stamps. Trump's new food stamp rule does not apply to adults with family or people with disabilities. No children are being kicked off food stamps. So you had AOC tweet.
And the left-wing media, they was going off too, but you had AOC to tweet.
My family relied on food stamps, EBT, when my dad died at 48. I was a student. If this happened then, we might have just starved. Not many people will. It's shameful how the GOP works overtime to create freebies for the rich while dissolving lifelines of those who need it the most. AOC is she's ignorant. Anytime you a bartender, you went to a prestigious college and you don't know what a garbage disposal is, I really don't want to hear nothing she got to say. She's ignorant.
Let me tell you.
President Trump is not kicking people off food stamps. If you are able-bodied, you're not going to sit on your able-bodied behind and not take your behind to work.
Your body should be able to work.
That's right. And think you're going to collect food stamps.
That's right.
That's what they're saying.
Exactly.
He's not kicking people off of food stamps.
If you have children of disability, he's talking about people that have no dependents and you just there getting food stamps, but you're able to work.
Remember, all of the stuff, the policies and the things that Obama put in place, where I don't care if you was making $30,000, $40,000, people were able to go get food stamps.
Right.
And it almost like he put people back in a poverty mindset
when
he did that. If you're working, you want to be able to purchase and buy your own food.
Right.
You want that.
I want to see, okay, there is something within the spirit of being able to prioritize and make your own money so that you can spend your own money and purchase what you want with your own money. There's a spirit there of feeling good and feeling valued. Okay?
So, wait. Sharon, thank you, Sharon. What if you can't get work? Okay, Sharon. Okay. If you can't get work, then there are processes that you go through where you can get work, especially in those particular states where the unemployment is at an all-time low.
That's what he's talking about. The ones where the places, the unemployment, if the unemployment is high, he's not targeting those places.
Right.
He's talking about if there's places where there's work available, then you need to get off of your lazy behind or do nothing and go get a job.
But he's not talking about if you have a disability or if you're disabled, if you have children. That's not what he's
talking about. That. There's work out there.
Right.
All of these jobs. The jobs number just came in. Was at 266,000.
People got to be able to work these jobs. People got to get up off their behind and go back to work.
It's just like what's happening there in New York. How de Blasio is sending homeless people to New Jersey and ball dialing them, but he's pre-paying for their rent. And so what's happening, you have these slumlords that's coming and said, okay, I'll take the money for the year, but they're not upkeeping the building. And so people is like, well, I ain't got to work. If I got this government going to pay for my rent for a whole year, and what that create is really homelessness.
Yeah.
It's what
and
it
listen,
creates.
You don't want a mindset where you're dependent on the government. Right. It becomes a poverty mindset.
Yes.
You only going to get this much. You want to be able to purchase your own food.
Stuff.
You only need that when you need it.
That's right.
And it should be there and made available if you need it. But if you are able to go to work and you don't have a disability and you don't have all of these here, you don't have children, you need to get up off your behind and you need to go to work. Even if you got kids, you need to get up and you need to be working. You need to be doing something.
So you can feel good about yourself.
That's right.
Because a lot of people put people in situations like this, and then you start to feel bad about yourself, thinking you got to, like you a victim, and then you got the government continue to victimize you, and then you wonder why they want to bring all of this stuff in to keep you set as a victim, then when you finally wise up, here it is, you got one foot on a banana peeling and the other one in the grave, and you realize you don't have absolutely nothing.
Listen, I know a guy. This guy is 54. Literally nothing. Don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of and a hose pipe to wash it down the drain. And how do you get through somebody like when you 50 something and you see? Listen, let me break it down.
School them.
I'm okay with people that don't have.
Right.
Because you can thrive to obtain.
That's right.
I have a problem with people that don't want to have.
If
you don't want to have.
Then,
so if you able-bodied and you sitting on your ass, that lets me know you don't want to have. That's a problem for me. You
won't even go out to look for a job, Sharon. You won't even, if they won't go out and even look for a job. That's what we're talking about here.
That's right. And listen, if you don't see the job you want, then you create you a job. President Trump done cut all the regulations so that you can do
create a job. But like, let me just say one thing.
Come on.
It was Democrats that put those red tapes in place to keep you from being able to create your job.
And that's what they want to put back in place.
Right.
They want to take away your tax cuts. They want to ship our jobs overseas somewhere. They don't like the prosperity.
Right.
The President Trump have created this economy where you can go and now you can create what you want. And the only thing Diamond and Silk will tell you is do what you love and love what you do.
Find what is it that you love. If you can do what you love for no money, the money will always show up.
That's right. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yes. And stop looking for pat on the back, recognition, and validation.
That's right.
Validation comes from within. Yep. Whenever you feel like somebody should be patting you on the back or validating you, you need to go within. Because everybody ain't gonna be there talking about you did a good job today. Right. Okay, people got stuff to do.
That's right. Be sitting here pimping up underneath you. Now, real quick.
Okay.
I do not like the way that our first lady have been treated.
No, she's been treated horribly.
It's crazy. So we tweeted out something the other day. Said we are disgusted with the way FLOTUS is being treated and disrespected. She's a meek, humble, and gracious First Lady. She should be treated with the utmost respect. It's time to honor and appreciate her for all that she continues to do for our country.
That's right.
Hashtag be best. Hashtag respect.
That's right.
Beautiful tweet. So we had some people that was like, meek. Why did you use the word meek? I don't think that she's meek. Meek. So a lot of people say that we're meek and humble.
Right.
Because, the way that we may do something, that we're meek and humble young ladies, okay? And even growing up in the church, meek and humble meant that virtuous woman, okay?
A beautiful, quiet
a beautiful,
spirit.
Respectful.
Slow to anger.
Yeah. And so when this here was written, it was written within the context of that. Okay.
And how we was brought up.
Yes. Yes. Righteous, humble, teachable, and patience during any type of suffering. Right now, when I see my First Lady walk out on a stage and a group of kids or young people take and boo her, and not even the adults. The adults that's over this particular event don't have enough sense to train the kids, to tell the kids, you don't do that.
They was the one that trained the kids to do it.
To disrespect the first lady. What I'm saying is, our First Lady continued on with her speech in a meek way.
A meek and humble way.
Through the suffering of all of the boos, she stood right there and did what she was going to do. And then she turned around and said, well, they have a right to their free speech.
I love our First Lady.
Okay. Now, because had that been me,
we would have went off. It would have been no more humble and meek.
That's right.
We would have went ahead and went off on them children and got them a little
home.
I told them about themselves how they need a little home training.
That's right.
Because you don't do that to the First Lady.
Your mama and your daddy.
Now, if this was any other First Lady, she would be plastic on every magazine there is. When Michelle Obama had her initiative with the school lunches, kids starving, food went to waste because they couldn't even eat that mess. They had her and her initiative plastered on all of these magazines.
Everywhere.
So why isn't our First Lady our First Lady Melania Trump on the cover of these magazines?
That's right. Why?
With her Be Best initiative.
And then you have these liberal magazines. Okay, they're liberal. I don't want to put on there. Well, where's the conservative magazines?
Why ain't she being pranced around?
That's right.
She has a Be Best initiative.
Yes.
She don't want people being bullied in this country. She should be on the cover of every magazine with her initiative.
And then
y'all had Michelle up there.
That's right. And it's been a tradition. Where are these other First Ladies
that
pick up for Melania Trump?
Yeah, why aren't the other First Ladies gathering around Melania Trump, protecting her from this foolishness?
That's right. It's been a tradition to do this for the First Lady.
That's right.
Okay? And then you want to say, well, no, we're going to break this tradition. Well, guess what? With President Trump, we broke the tradition. It's not the same old, dried up looking political, well-dressed and well-spoken political correctness babble with all of these words that nobody can understand. We have somebody that's down to earth.
Let me tell you what I love about our First Lady Melania Trump. You didn't have to remake her.
No, you didn't.
Now, I'm not talking about First Lady Michelle Obama because her time is already up. But they had to remake her because her expressions was too hard. She looked like the mean black woman. So they had to remake her to soften her.
I remember when they cut her hair.
They had to do it. Don't talk.
That's what they did.
That's what they did. They did not have to do that to Melania Trump. Grace, class, poise,
sassy, classy.
And when she wear her clothes, she's not half naked. She's always beautiful, always on point.
Yes.
Her face should be on the cover of every magazine, and she should be celebrated because she has made us proud to be the First Lady.
That's right.
Shame on the left, and shame on these other First Ladies that hadn't even come to her rescue and said, wait a minute. Hadn't even called out the left-wing media.
That's right.
And those on the right that don't celebrate her.
That's right. That's right. So now you got our definition of meek. There you have it. And I went back and I was able to find
a picture of mommy.
Picture of mommy.
Here go our mother, you all. In case you hadn't seen it, she's 70 years old. She had a lot of fun for her birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Mama. Happy 70th birthday.
70th
and we are
birthday.
so glad to still have our mother in the land of the living.
Yes.
So, happy birthday, Mom. And listen, you all, don't forget, Diamond and Silk, we are working on a book. A memoir, okay? And we want to give you the details about some stuff that went down. So make sure you go and pre-order the book at diamondandsilkbook.com. That's diamondandsilkbook.com. And don't forget about our Say Yes to Life Pro-Life Brunch. And that's coming up in January 25th, 2020. Get your tickets at chitchattour.com. And one more thing.
Yes.
Oh, I have y'all getting a lot of stuff. Don't forget about the Best of Diamond and Silk DVD, the Defend Trump, the Trump pen. Listen, go to Diamond and Silk store to get that as well. DiamondandSilkStore.com. Okay? Don't forget, every day we pray.
We pray.
We pray at 11:21 a.m. We pray for our country. We pray for our president. Yes. We pray for you. We hope you're praying for us. Prayer changes things. You have anything else you got to say, Selkie?
Fox Nation.
Fox Nation. We'll be on Fox Nation on Tuesday, so make sure if you hadn't signed up, go to foxnation.com to sign up, you all right?
That's right.
Okay, so listen, we was just coming to give you the 211. We call it the 211 because it's 2 o'clock.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
So in the meantime, in between time, we will see you all next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.